Hey, so I don't usually do any like post-run commentary on these runs because I never really have much to say and I don't like the sound of my own voice. But this one's kind of stupid enough that I feel like it needs some. So this run, it was something I came up with for Dishonored 2 first as a way of like actually doing the Dust District because you usually just skip that. But this run is essentially to kill everyone who comes up with a target assassinated pop-up in the top right corner of your screen when you kill him and nobody else, and it's also got to be Ghost because, why not? So this zone I thought might be kind of interesting, just as a way, means you actually have to kill the Pendletons, which I wouldn't usually do, but also means you've got to kill them in a way where you don't alert or kill the women in their rooms, and I thought, well, that might be an interesting setup for a run. And then as I thought about it more, I sort of realised three of the targets in this game, oh well, just two of them actually, can only be killed in high chaos on the last level, and we are only killing 6 people before the last level, and so we need to find a way to get into high chaos without actually really killing anyone, which is completely possible, unfortunately. The speedrunner, someone else, made a cool video I'll put in the description on how to get high chaos with ghosting clean hands, and it's not fun, but we'll get there when we get there. For now, all you need to know is that that's sort of how the run's gonna work. So for the first bit of it, it's kind of just gonna be a normal Ghost Clean Hands run, because there's no target in the prison. And I'll sort of explain some of the little optimizations we do at points to get higher chaos, just to make the awful experience later in the run slightly quicker. But for now, I'm probably just going to shut up and let it play itself for a bit. But if you also hate the sound of my voice, which is cool, I understand it, there will be an unedited version of this in the description, which will just be gameplay.
What news have you brought?
Follow me, Captain.
I hope that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here! Emily, get behind me! Oh, my sweet daughter.
Who are those men, Mother?
I don't know, Emily. Corvo. Corvo. It's all coming apart.
What the hell? See, you'll be headed for this.
Find Emily.
Take him.
Protect her.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
So many people are coming to the execution tomorrow.
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
You're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crew, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Did you send them to check the...
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
No, stupid gut.
Corvo's execution is tomorrow.
It's just...
Some kind of explosive to blast his way out. It doesn't happen by accident.
You think he had help? Who'd know how to do that?
Bottle Street.
Screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the flame, do you? No.
Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just dump them down there. The rats.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the city court at once.
kid past me, sir.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
Any chance you'll share your food with me tonight? Another night, another patrol with you.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily.
Over here. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here. This is the Hound Pits pub. Of course, if anyone finds out, we'll take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Royalists. The Admiral's...
So it's starting at last.
We can continue this Yes. Piero's as much an artist.
I'll be crafting. Can you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes... Perfect. Tell me what I can make for you. You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Sleep well.
Hello, Cor. Indeed. How you use.
A reminder to all citizens, inspect your neighbor's spaces first. If there is any sign of often be remedied through the liberal consumption of Sokolov's elixir. Once the eye recurs, death
Well, let's get to... Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin.
What can I do for you?
Ready to go? Just give the signal. It'll be a rough trip. City Watch still hold everything, and there are the real don't know which is worse.
Right, so for this first mission, you might have noticed back there I went and grabbed that rune that I usually never really would. And for that, the main reason is that this run is super power hungry. We're going to need full bend time, we're going to need first level of possession, and then also just the general mobility ones like blink and agility upgraded. But for now, I'm only upgrading agility, and then we're going to go and do Granny Rags' quest. There's a couple reasons for that. One, it gives quite a few runes. And the other is that poisoning the elixir thing for Slackjaw, or not for him, poisoning his elixir is going to give us a little bit of chaos, which we like, because that means we don't have to ring as many alarms late in the game. So every little helps on that one. But it's pretty easy to sneak in there and grab that rat. If you've got the agility double jump, you don't really need to do any of the actual inside of his house at all, you can just skip all of it.
Garbage, 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 all of it. Granny, 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 come out with me instead. Granny, Granny.
Here we're going to grab our first of 3 runes that we're going to get from this house. The other 2 come from actually doing her quest line. So the first part of that is going to be getting rid of the 3 thugs that come to her door. And this was a big reason why I upgraded my crossbow. I've never, even in like casual playthroughs, I've never upgraded any equipment. I didn't really know what any of them did. And I didn't realise quite how strong the crossbow upgrade is. Like, I didn't realise how quick it is compared to the normal version, so I've just missed out on that forever, I guess. But we're going to use that to easily take these guys out, sort of too quick for them to spot us. Even if I miss a shot like that, that's fine. Also, God, I need to change my OBS settings, dude. I don't know why it lags this much. It does not do it for me when I'm playing the game. I would be getting too angry if that was the case. But I also don't really know what is wrong with them, so you know, I'm not sure if any changes can be made. I'm also very lazy. But now that we've got those, we're going to grab Dark Vision for this next part, just because sneaking around here can be a little hard at times. Without that, and we're going to get the first level of bend time, mostly just for the sake of having it, just like, we're not really going to need it for a little while. In fact, I don't know if I ever use it before getting level 2 of it, but it's nice to know that I can't like accidentally waste the runes or whatever, so I like just taking it there.
Army of shadows in front of you. That guy Daud? Ain't he just a ball rat shit? You got lucky. When you're this handsome, you don't need luck. Face like a... So he goes, not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other. Would it train the Overseers to be real?
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one.
I hear the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off.
Psst, Corvo. All right, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound's If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll go up the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. Spirits guide you, and they are enemies' head.
I was just reading in the archives about the heretic's brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the heretic's brand
used. No.
It's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
I trust your trip, Lucy Honeydew. I hear the Walkers having trouble.
So for this part with Campbell here, you might be wondering why I'm not just killing him. So from what I understand from reading the speedrunner's document, is that if you kill him just normally, he just counts as any other guard, which means you'd need to kill 4 of them before you get a chaos increase. And so there would be like no chaos benefit to killing him. Whereas if you brand him first, I believe he then starts almost counting as a civilian that you're killing. So you'd get an actual full chaos boost from him. And so that's why we're going to knock him out, we're going to brand him. After we've put him through that, we're then going to kill him. It's really mean and really cruel, but it just helps us a little bit, so unlucky for him, I guess.
Spent the rest of lockdown.
Maybe the outsider was watching.
After what happened last night, never doubt
it. Please, she's my sister. She's not a witch. I know her.
Out of the way. You expect preferential treatment just because you are her brother?
So this is another little chaos optimization, but for some reason, knocking out these two, the brother and sister, knocking each one out, oh my god, oh god, don't look. Okay, we got a third try with bedtime, that's bad. But yeah, knocking out each of them gives as much chaos as killing 2 civilians would. So between the 2 of them, that's as bad for the world as killing 4 civilians who have done nothing wrong apparently. Don't ask me why, but it's very convenient because that's a way to just get a shit ton of chaos without doing anything actually bad.
From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. You ready to go? Okay, let's go. Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect...
They're all corrupt. You did it.
Living on the north side of the river, between John...
Hello, Corvo.
So this next part's a little scary on clean hands runs, just because these two Weepers, it won't show you in the end of mission screen if you kill them accidentally. It will still say clean hands as long as you did the other parts of the mission, so it's hard to actually know if you accidentally kill these guys, especially since, as you can see here, he came like very close to landing in the water and drowning there. So we gotta like really check these bodies. They can also drown on solid ground sometimes because the water's too close to the actual like collision of the level, and so they can like clip their face in and drown. So yeah, we gotta be careful with these guys. But as you can see there, they're both unconscious, so we're safe. That's what matters.
Corvo.
Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you personally.
Corvo, my friend, do you need ammunition or weaponry? Would you like me to craft something for you?
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me. I'll get you as close. The main thing, them two Pendletons, so this here's his. They sell, I'll lay low, but keep an eye out. Be careful going up the street.
One more try. They wouldn't have such a strong door unless they kept some interesting things on its other side. Oh, I'll find you.
Where did Morgan go? I've lost track of him again.
Morgan's in the steam room downstairs tonight.
Turd, I'll lose my job.
Talk to that nice
Dunstan,
girl
the
again.
Pendletons are here. You're supposed to be on duty.
You're
You're supposed to be on guard.
You'll get dismissed for sure.
I can't believe this. You said you weren't even drunk. Wake up.
I undressed.
Finally. Oh, that's good. I deserve that one. Shall I tell you why? The Pendletons are here, right? I'll start with them. I cheated them, robbed them of thousands. Oh, you're ruthless. Don't hold back. I'll tell you everything. The Pendletons' inheritance was worth hundreds of thousands at least. I told them it was junk. Retribution! Retribution! Ah, that was perfect. But it's all I can take for tonight. Call my servants. We're done. We're done, I said. Retribution! Now let me out! What the? Who is this? What do you want?
The safe. Yes, of course. The combination is 696. Take anything you find. I think I felt my heart skip.
Please, my heart won't take this. Ask me anything. I screwed the Pendletons, yes, and I've been to the Brimsleys. They worship the outsider. I've seen it. I did it too.
So there, we do the whole art dealer's quest for a couple reasons. For one, I want the code to his safe because it's got a rune in it, and all runes are good. The other one is that electrocuting him until he's knocked out there, it doesn't kill him, it just knocks him out. But that gives you some chaos as well, so that's another sort of optimization. It still takes a little bit, but it's quicker than the alternative would be, so we're going to use that. And this is why I was so adamant on getting bend time level 2 so early. Because in this, it's very hard to just kill one of them and not both without also being seen. With bend time, we can just do this. We can walk in, take them both out at the exact same time, and then it's very easy. Also makes escaping very easy. It's almost as if bend time is really overpowered. But I'm quite grateful for it on this run, so I don't care. And we're gonna do the exact same thing to the other one, spoiler alert. We'll just walk in. I don't bother sleep darting both of them, I think, on this one. I just shoot him with a normal one. But it's a way to just very easily solve this whole section. And bend time comes in very handy in a lot of this run. One, especially for one part later on, which is actually the only reason this run is even possible. It's technically not possible to do this run with no upgrades, like mostly flesh and steel, just because of one unfortunate bug in the code that I guess they never really cared about due to like stealth high chaos being kind of something I don't think they thought anyone would ever bother to do. But I'll explain that when we get there.
The door. This place is on the river, so you must have come by boat. I'll wait for you here.
Think you'll get your own sword?
After what happened last night? Never doubt it.
Ready to go back, Corvo? You made short work of things. Get in. So you did the
What
bit. Oh,
business? It's okay. I heard
I
a
should
lot
concentrate
of
on
business at
piloting
the Golden
this.
Cap.
Young Lady Emily, I'm Callista. I'll be caring for you and schooling you while you're with us.
Pleased to meet you.
As am I.
Can I see it? Good.
You
I'll
may.
go with Callista, Corvo.
You'll get to see it all.
I'll see you later.
You do not fail to impress. Armed with a blade, you've changed the course of the city forever. And with the in one night, you've done more. I need to speak to you soon. But for now, Lord Pendleton requests your attention.
Corvo, the Loyalist.
All right, my friend.
Ordinary citizens will be limited to purchasing half a dose per day.
Ask me for any gear you need.
Baldwin's Bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later. Just climb aboard when you're ready. What do you think, Corvo? Something to look out for. Now, about bringing Sokolov back alive. He's smart. Maybe even smarter. Here we are. I'll meet you at the Ark.
Curfew means ain't nobody allowed to be just wandering about, except us guards.
Yeah, I know. What if we do see something?
By order of the Regent, the curfew is now. No foot traffic.
Curse the plague and this blasted curfew. How is anyone supposed to...
Well now, Mr. Pratchett. Even a wealthy man like you needs the city watch. Gangs are cutting. Mashing into the and sweepers. Excuse me, plague. Worse. Are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing a curfew?
Yeah, he came through early. Made us all touch the charger and left the lead.
Okay, good. We can't lose any more men to the Ark pylons. Touch the charger before your shift when the duty officer brings it by, and the Ark pylon will fry you.
Who wants me to go up and check the whale line?
You got that look at that, Chief Grayson. You have a good thinking.
No, sir. Nothing.
I now turn my hopes.
Here's your evidence that I have done my job.
He made a neat out of it. Drop him here and we'll be off. They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the...
Well done, Campbell. Well done.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here. Callista will come get me.
Royal physician.
You're part of this rap.
I hear you're off. You'll know it.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready? Good news. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
Attention citizens, please clear the streets. This area is restricted to invited guests.
So, she was supposed to sing that evening in the garden, but she lost her voice right at the start.
And that's a crime?
Why, it's a fortress.
Have you seen inside?
Oh, I have. Last year, Waverly threw a garden party. Slipped in. It's no win.
Gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Chances are very good.
Yes.
What most people don't remember is...
Oh, excuse me.
You're a scandal in that mask. I like a mask.
I say nothing against the Lord Regent. He's the only one holding this together. He'll make us great again.
Some of us will be great.
Hello,
Boy,
sir.
excuse me.
Come and enjoy. Thank you so much. Now, how can I thank you? Are you playing Lady Boyle's guessing game? Well, I know for a fact that Waverly's in white tonight. Perhaps she's pretending to be a virgin. Additionally, Lydia's in black. Are you trying to guess which one is which? I was thinking of sneaking
Teach him the
upstairs.
best man could. I know your mission tonight. We must speak privately. I'm a friend of Pendleton's, and her name is Lydia. I won't harm her, I swear.
Welcome to the Boyle estate. Scary mask.
Things are bad. The city getting worse.
Yes, of course.
And now we come to the most important part of the run.
Welcome to the Boyle estate.
This is the most exciting part, because this is how we get high chaos. So every 5 times you ring an alarm, it will give you a chaos increment. Unfortunately here, there are 2 alarms that we can ring and then instantly silence, and we can spam that. Well, as much as you can spam, considering they've got a 30-second cooldown on using either of them. And no guards will ever aggro to us here, unless I fuck it up and accidentally let one properly ring, in which case I will instantly get seen. Like, it literally doesn't matter what you do. You can like knock every guard on the map out and then like bend time to on top of a building and they will still instantly spot you if that alarm rings. So it's a little scary actually, this bit, because if I screw anything up it just instantly ruins the run. And it's also incredibly mind-numbingly boring. To give you an idea, in order to get the amount of chaos that we're going to need to stay in high chaos up until the final level, it's going to take roughly, I think 90 alarm rings was what I calculated. But I was also too scared to actually just do 90, because if I was wrong about it and I actually needed like one more round and I didn't get the high chaos, this would have all just been a waste of time, so I thought it was better to waste slightly more time that maybe didn't like need to be wasted, rather than being confident in my maths and potentially throwing this entire thing away. So I will speed this up in a second, because nobody needs to watch 30 unfiltered minutes of alarm ringing. I know I certainly regret it. But, I mean, there will be the unedited version in the description if you really want to see what 30 minutes of alarm ringing looks like. I promise you it is not very exciting, but if that's what you're into, then I can't stop you. Unless I take the video down, then I can stop you, I guess.
My apple! Who do you think you are?
Right, and now with the magic of editing, we're on the other side of that ordeal. I did actually do all of that. It wasn't very fun, but we've been rewarded with high chaos. When we exit this level, we'll be on high chaos for the rest of the game. Everyone will hate us, they will think we're evil as fuck, even though I haven't really done that much wrong other than like 6 murders. Actually like 4 murders at this point, and that's honestly fine. You get like leeway, I think. And so that will be the rest of the game for us. The game's quite different in high chaos, especially just the flooded district part. Like, there's some pretty horrible sneaking sections actually, since once again I don't think they ever thought you'd do a stealthy high chaos run, so they didn't bother balancing it at all.
I hope you enjoyed your evening, sir. But we'd best be on our way. Quickly. Lord Pendleton said he would.
You did it. And now we've done away with a woman, and a noble woman at that. But Boyle was a viper. She helped the Lord Regent kill the Empress. So I don't feel a thing for her. You've had a long night, Corvo. But I fear it's not over. Havelock and Martin have already cooked up something more for you. They would like to see you now, in Havelock's chambers above the bar.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The streets adjacent
Corvo,
remain off limits pending an ongoing investigation.
I trust you enjoyed the Boyle.
Do you need me to build something for you? I can make anything, practically.
Ready to face the Lord Regent? About time we took care of my say. Long past time. This is it, Corvo. Most important thing is another point of interest. You ready? Next time I see you, the...
guards anyway. Triple them.
Sure everyone is doing what needs to be done.
Yes, Lord Regent. Since the rooftop is secure...
So for this Lord Regent section, I don't want to go up and do his safe house thing. It's annoying and there's tall boys that can spot you and just can't really be bothered with it. But fortunately, if you do his non-lethal, he will teleport down to the hallway you're next to, which will give us a really nice and easy opportunity to just take him out there without having to actually engage with the level at all, which is what I like. This is another level where bend time's just really overpowered, which is pretty much the theme of this run. If you take anything away from this, it's that the chaos system's stupid, and bend time is stupider. There's, like, every section can just be skipped with it, like, it's a cool power, I'm glad it's in there, but it's not balanced by any means. It's so overpowered, but I love it, either way, like it's my own child.
Bring any whale oil in their possession to the city watch at once. Anyone? Please don't hurt me. You're here to kill the Regent.
If I explain, then you will see I am not at fault. My poverty eradication plan was meant to bring prosperity to the city, to rid us of those scoundrels who waste their days in filth and drink without homes or occupation. Other than to beg for the coin for which the rest of us toil, and it was a simple plan. Bring the disease-bearing from the Pandician continent, and that will take care of the poor for us. The plan worked perfectly at first.
Is it all done? You ready to go back to the Hound Pits? Thanks to you, Corvo. All right, let's go. Big changes, but maybe it's going to be the others or me. I think I'll just linger out here. Congratulations, Corvo.
Did you kill anybody?
That's it. Look.
To Corvo.
Have you given Emily much
An illegitimate regime has come to a close. Long live.
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking.
This is the one who was killed.
I know I wrecked a gift from your friend. I know, but I don't know. You're a mystery.
Here you...
Right, for this flooded district section, one of the major things I need to think about is my mana. Obviously we've lost all our mana pots, and these next couple parts are going to be super mana hungry. One to get around a glitch, and the other to get around a just really badly done section, at least for stealth. There's nothing wrong with it actually, but the devs for some reason didn't think anyone was going to get to high chaos while ghosted and not really killing anyone. It's crazy. But because of that, we're not going to try any like shenanigans to get around those assassins up the top. We're just going to do good old fashioned way. Going to throw this body in the water to distract the fish and then blink through. This fish on the right, I was very scared he was just going to end the run because he's like not interested at all in this body. But I think he's actually just gotten stuck in general, so he doesn't come for me either, which I guess is fine. No fish on fish violence for old Sir Havelock. And then, yeah, we're just going to take this section nice and slow. I'm never going to try really blink without regenning the mana first, unless I feel I have to. Just because I really don't want to have to like use a mana potion that I don't need to, basically. Daud's base is pretty much always like one of the scariest parts of every run. Like Dishonored 1's pretty easy in terms of guard layouts and that, at least compared to 2 and Doto. But this level's like really quite hard actually compared to most of the games actually. And so here we're just going to be sort of taking it slow with clearing out these assassins. Don't want to do anything stupid and alert them. And getting through these windows can be a little tight, so I don't want to try like go for a scary blink and just fall and die, or get in a position where he can see me. Sometimes I was sort of being careful there, because sometimes even though you take that guard out like 4 stories below this other one, he'll like instantly go into like 2 bars of alertness when you drop that one, but he didn't do it this time. I don't really know what causes it. Like most things in these games, I assume it's just a random weird bug and choose to ignore it. But as long as you know about it and can play around it, that's kind of what matters. Right, and now it's time for our epic duel with Daud. I believe if you read the Dishonored books and extended lore, that's actually sort of canonically how it happens. And now that he's dead, we can move on. Gonna check. There's a guard who loves seeing you through this door. Like, he really, like, eagle eyes you through the glass, and so making sure he doesn't do that. I think he's far enough away there that it doesn't matter. It's mostly when he gets a little closer. I'm also going to grab this painting here just because it gives us enough to buy a couple extra mana potions from Piero when we get back, which is just nice for that last level. means that we can bend time a lot and not have to worry about it. And now this is why we've had to save so much mana this entire time, and this is why we've needed so many runes. So essentially, as soon as I load into this next map, there's gonna be a tall boy that spawns at the other side of it, and when he does, he will instantly spot us. Like, even though he has no form of line of sight or anything, he will spot us the second he loads in. And so to get around that, there's two ways, and these are ways that I stole from someone else's Chaos video. One of them is if you've got speedrunner movement like he does, you can just use bend times to get out of the map during the duration of a couple bend times. Unfortunately, I'm not that good at the game, so it would not work for me. I would be too slow. And so the alternate option is that if you are possessing something when it spawns, it won't see you, and it will never re-aggro to you after that period. So as long as we can just wait out its spawn time while inside of a rat, then we can avoid it. And as far as I know, those are the only two ways you can really get around that. Which means, that's why I said earlier, this run isn't possible without powers. Like, even if you could figure out ways to do like Pendletons and that, and get all the assassination targets and do all the stealth sections, there's just no way to actually get past that, so it would have to be a ghost except for that one time run, which isn't quite as catchy. Which I know is ironic in a run that I've titled Kill Everyone and No One Else or whatever, don't kill anyone except these guys. But hypocrisy is one of my main traits. I think it makes me stronger. And so here, I'm waiting for another train passage, whatever. Cycle, I guess would be the word. Just because I want another mana potion. Because for this next section, the Weepers in the sewer is something like, I don't think they ever intended you to stealth past this, because, once again, why would you be stealthing on High Chaos? You've already sort of committed to killing everyone. And so it is like a nightmare to not get spotted from there, especially playing on very hard. And so I'm going to use 2 bend times in there to just cheese the whole section, since it's kind of what I've been doing the whole run, so why would I stop now? But that's just going to be super mana hungry. We technically only need 1, but it's nice to know that I can fuck up and still have 1 left, so I'd rather waste the time here, because quite frankly, I spent half an hour earlier in this run ringing alarms. I can wait 2 minutes for a train.
was only a kid.
Did it the last coronation.
If we even make it to it.
Look at this mess. Relax. One of the officers said he was dead.
Refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself. Corvo!
With this device, we can... I've attuned it so that you may navigate... I'll make what you need as long as I have the necessary materials. Astonishing.
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
Amazing. It functioned beyond my greatest expectations. It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for centuries.
You here. Never pays to bet against you, does it?
Let's get out on the river.
Right. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see. Looks like they fought. Handled, I suspect, yeah, and you. It's been interesting. Trapped. My only hope is that Emily comes out of this all right. How nice.
don't you come down and settle this man to man?
The view is nice up here. I'm not moving.
Don't try to act brave, you worthless piece of inbred shit.
Come and get me if you're so strong.
Stupid blue. Let's see how you like this.
Pardon? You couldn't hit me if I was standing next to you.
Now I'll sit for a while and consider the problem of giving you forgiveness. I need time alone.
Bastards done me in. I should have killed them all when I had the...
Right, so run's pretty much over now. We've just got Havelock to kill. It was quite a fun one to do in the end, even if there was the alarm incident in the middle of it. Fortunately, it only actually took one try in the end. Mostly because I think once I was done with that, it's like I have to get this first try, I'm not doing that again. So I've sort of been super careful about all the strats for this last part of the game. So we're just gonna go up there now. This last level's been pretty much the same as Low Chaos, honestly, other than having to go kill the couple of targets, but the route's pretty much the same. And obviously this little part up here is different. But we can skip the whole thing of Emily falling off the tower if we bend time and use it to assassinate him with an actual animation, rather than like shooting him or something. However, after this, all the guilt catches up to me and I try to end my life, but I'm saved by the pure love of a child. And that's it done. We've made her incredibly evil and bloodthirsty, because she saw all those alarms we rang, I guess. None of it really makes any sense, but it's a fun little way to break the game, and sort of it was fun to run with some powers for once. I'm sort of really used to all of my runs being like no powers or just blink. Also, for some reason Havelock doesn't count as a kill here, I think. Either that or Pendleton doesn't, but I've only got 2 hostiles killed, even though it says that I killed all 3 of them. Don't know why that is, don't really care either, because as far as I'm concerned, I did it. And I'm never doing this again, so it quite frankly doesn't matter if I didn't. But yeah, if you somehow made it this far, thanks. I might do this again for the Dishonored 2 run, because I think that one's actually more interesting on the whole, I guess, than this one. This one's just got the whole cheesy high chaos thing to it, which changes a lot, but the Dishonored 2 run's actually like kind of cool because of the Dust District part. But I'm just gonna let the cool theme music play now, because I can't think of anything else to say. Peace.
But whether the stories told mention you by name or not, she will remember you were there, Corvo.
Aroma at best, a withering smile that's stuck deep in your vest.